So it all starts with an audience. There's a group of people in this world who have a need in common. They either need to solve a problem or they have a desire that is currently unfulfilled. That is what makes up an audience or a market. A market is a group of people who have a shared unfulfilled need. A lot of people call this the niche, but we start with the audience. So the first step is to identify this audience, this group of underserved people. The goal is to find people who are proven buyers. They like to buy things. They're in a world or an area of life where they're willing to buy many things, not just one thing. And ultimately, it's kind of either going to be a burning desire, a strong desire, an acute pain. So golfers is an example I use a lot because golfers are kind of irrationally passionate. They're always willing to buy the new magazines, the new how-to tutorials, the new clubs, the new training devices. They don't buy one thing and they're done. The contrarian example to that would be someone who's in the, I want to get a new job. How do I write a resume? They buy that resume product one time and then they're done. There's nothing else for them to purchase. So we have a group of people who have a shared need, and then there's a desired outcome. There's a place that they want to go. So this is their goal, right? This group of people down here want to make it up to that place. And now this is where you come in as the internet marketer, the affiliate marketer, etc. Because you in theory have a story, you have a back history, you have professional or personal experience in this area. You've probably already gone from here to here, and now you're going to go help these people get to that point. That's the goal of the game, right? That's within the board game of Make Money Online. That's the goal, is to get all of these people up to here. So then you have to create your path. There's your path, and now on this path there's going to be mile markers, and how far and how fast you're able to get these people down the path. That's the equivalent of rolling the dice, right? Do you move 1 square because you rolled a 1? Do you get to move 6 squares because you rolled a 6? Instead of rolling a dice, it's about the content. How much content are you creating? How much helpful and valuable content are you creating and publishing for your audience? That is how you move this group of people closer to the goal, is through creating content. And there's a few types of content, so we're going to lay that out on the board now so it also makes sense. You've probably heard me explain the AIDA kind of framework before: attention, interest, desire, and action. That's a very common series of kind of phases or mindset or steps that an audience member will need to go through, but we're going to break these down even more. I don't want to leave you hanging on that. So here's this group of people. They're on Facebook, they're on Google, they're on YouTube, they're doing their thing. They're searching for answers to their problems. They're scrolling on Facebook, looking at what their friends are up to. They're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat, they're on Pinterest. Depends on who they are, where they're at, right? But ultimately, they're just on the web. They're on a handful of apps on their phone, and they're on a handful of websites on their browser on their phone. So at some point, they encounter a piece of content. Now these are in no specific order. I just threw a few of them up here to show you, and the basic idea here is that on the attention level, there's some levels of attention that are worth more than others. A social media post, a organic social media post like a pin or an Instagram post or an organic Facebook post is going to be the lowest value because it's going to have the least amount of value for that individual. Whereas a YouTube video, a blog, or even a podcast would be a little bit higher value content. So this individual finds your content and consumes your piece of content. So you've now moved one of these people 1, 2, 3 steps because they found your great YouTube video. So this person is now here. You got one person to that phase of the board. But let's lay out a little bit more of this board to really kind of show you how this starts to work. Didn't quite get my words fit in everywhere here, but let me explain what we've laid out here. So at this point, we have the opt-in. This is your opt-in page where you're giving them, this is the lead magnet. You're giving them a valuable piece of information that's going to help them get progress from where they are towards where they want to be, right? We're not going to accomplish the goal for them. We're going to help them get halfway down that path with the opt-in here. Then at that point, you have the ability to email them. You can start emailing them, which we've got mixed in here, and you can email them direct emails that give value right in the inbox. You can also email them blog posts that help them with specific problems. You can email them to videos you found helpful, whether they're your videos or videos someone else has created, and you can make offers inside of these emails. You can make an offer right after the opt-in if you so choose. But here is where we're going to show you how this individual that we've got them to the YouTube video, right? And maybe they subscribed at this point, but in a YouTube video, you mentioned that you've got a free offer. Like I have a free report at milesbeckler.com/free-course that you can get. It'll show my 7-step process, how I went from side hustle to $1 million business online. If you go there, right, you're on a video, this is where you're at right now. If you're not already subscribed, then if you go there, you would be at this point. And at this point, I have the ability to not only deliver on my promise and give you more helpful information that's going to help you see, aha, this thing I want is within my reach. This person, Miles, who I've encountered, can guide me to that point. Then you start getting my emails. Then you get my future blog posts. My videos keep coming, more emails, and at some point, there is a call to action where I offer you the opportunity to purchase something, whether it's from me or as an affiliate or some third-party product that is going to help you solve the problem that you initially set out to desire. Now, I showed you this path and this idea with one person, but the way you make lifestyle income, I'm talking the type of money that you can buy houses with, like one house, two house, what you want, lake house, desert house, beach house, cool. You can do those kinds of things. You can travel the world on, you can fill up your 401ks, you can pay off all of your debt. The way you make like real actual lifestyle money is dependent on how many of these people you can get up to that point, right? It's not about bringing one person to that point. It's about building these systems in a way that you can take hundreds of thousands of people and help them through the path, right? So that is ultimately where your income comes in. So the more Pinterest pins, Facebook posts, Instagram posts you have that promote your YouTube videos and your blog posts, put you in a position to move more of these people down to this point here. Then maybe you have a Facebook retargeting pixel on your blog, and when someone reads a blog post and leaves, maybe you have a Facebook ad right here. And that Facebook ad offers your free thing to people who have been to your website before. This can be completely automated. Now this group of people who made it this far, let's say half of them see your Facebook ad and another half of them now opt in. So now at this point you have 10x the number of people going through here because you've created these systems. You're still putting out your pins, your Facebook posts. You're mainly focused on your YouTube content, your blog. I'm going to put a podcast up there just for good measure because a podcast is a great idea. I think the blog, the YouTube video, and the podcast is your core, and that's what's going to be dispersed throughout here. And now we're just bringing these people who are on our email list farther and farther in, ultimately helping them achieve the goal that they desire. And at that point, that is how you earn income. So then it's all about leverage within this system. How do you reach millions and millions of people? Well, Google gets billions upon billions of searches every day. People are searching for answers to their problems. Are your blog posts showing up on Google for the people who are searching for them? YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. This channel you're watching went from 0 to 60,000 subscribers in under 2 years. So 60,000 subscribers, right? That's the size of the pool of my audience. Some of them hear my opt-in, like I mentioned a minute ago, join my email list, get more of my better content, and I'm able to ascend and help them create a successful business online because that's your ultimate goal. The more people I can move through this, the more income I make, because my income and your income is directly tied to how much value you're giving to how many people. If this is a $10 goal, right? If this is a very small thing for someone, they're like, I want to learn how to make paella. That's what they want. They want to learn how, they want to know how to make a paella for a party. That might be a $10 problem in the eyes of that person. They want to make a great paella. If you can help them make that great paella, it might be worth a little bit of money. If someone has a broken car and they need to buy a new car and they want to save $5,000 on a brand new Honda, and you have a course that teaches people how to save $5,000 on a brand new Honda, and they find you and you help them get that Honda and you help them save $5,000, that information is going to be worth a lot more to the individual. So it's the size of the problem, the value of solving that problem in that person's life, combined with the amount of people you're able to get to that goal. How do you get them from here to that goal? It's through the content that you create. This is why everything I do is always coming back to create content, create content, create content. Can you build this business in a way where you just have an audience of people, you show a Facebook ad to them, you get them on your list, and then you offer them something? Technically, it's possible, and it may sound simple, but it's going to be way more difficult for you to build trust and for you to really become their trusted advisor. When you focus on creating content that lays out the path in a way that's totally understandable, easy to explain, easy to understand, they get it, they get to kind of vibe you out like we're having this moment together, they feel comfortable with you, they're going to be so much more willing to take your advice and your recommendations. You will be able to help them more effectively if you put in the work of creating the content. Both paths can get you to the same place. I believe that Facebook, the world of Facebook ads and advertising, it's a challenging world. It's doable. You got to get really good at copywriting. You got to get really, really good at the world of sales through digital media and understanding the ad platform. It's possible. It comes with challenges, and you need to have a bit of a bankroll to roll with it. But that's the game, right? I hope this has been helpful for you. If you think about your business in simple terms of who is this large, hungry audience that I'm able to be of service to, look into your past at the stories of the challenges that you've overcome in your path. Go see if there's a group of people who want to accomplish a goal that you've already accomplished. Then you create your pathway for them through the content. You blog posts, videos, social media posts, email opt-in, free giveaways, future emails, more content, more content. That will walk them ultimately towards the goal. This could be a product that you offer. That could be a membership program. It could be a physical product. It could be a digital product. You could be an affiliate for the product. It could be an affiliate for a membership program. What that ultimately is mainly a reflection of what they need, and go find the people who've already created the solution that they're ultimately looking for, because these people are searching for something that already exists. All you have to do is actually help them get to that point and then make the recommendation, and that's how you can earn money as an affiliate. This business model works. It got a little messy, but I hope that really simplifies it in a fun and easy way, because this business can be fun and easy. Just like I'm enjoying the process of taking time for you on a Sunday to create this video, right? Like I love the fact that I've got 60,000 subscribers here on YouTube, 20,000 visits to my website per month every month, about 6,000 subscribers on my email list. So all those individuals, I get to create helpful information like this that's totally fun and scribbles on a board, but I maybe just helped you have an aha moment of how simple it can be and how the speed at which you move your people across your playing board that you create, which is also the speed at which you go from not earning income to earning income, is based on how much helpful, valuable content you get into the hands and the eyes of your audience. If you're able to do this effectively with lots of content and you get good conversions along the way and people trust and they follow and you're building testimonials and people are getting great positive experiences with your content and with your work, you will be amazed at how quickly you can move groups and groups of people from here to here. Because when these people find you and they get the result they desire, and they love the process and they like you, they're going to share it with their friends. They're going to do your social media marketing for you, as long as you lay out the path and you put out the great content and you really help them get the goal that they ultimately desire. That's it. I hope this video has been helpful. If you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you know anyone who would love to get this kind of an analysis or this kind of an example of how to grow a business online, feel free to grab the link from above. You can share it out, go put it on a Facebook group or send it out to some friends via email. Whatever you do, I appreciate any sort of sharing. Any questions for me about this path, this idea, or making money online, you can get at me in the comments. I'm happy to answer your comments when I do have time. And on that note, I'm done. So give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe subscribe button if you haven't, and we will catch you, or I will catch you, or we will catch you on the next video. Until then, be well.